In this short video, we will walk you through filling out the RAN guide in ITAMS. We hope you will reference this video along with the accompanying desk reference as you work in the field. Remember, you have received your credentials to ITAMS via email. Information in that email will direct you to the ITAMS login site. From there, you can set up your two-factor authentication and sign in to ITAMS. If you have a RAN incident that a grantee reports to you, you will need to inform your regional liaison. When a RAN incident is reported by a grantee, the program specialist will inform their regional liaison, who in turn will follow the protocol to set up a RAN review in the ITAMS system. Once it is created, you will receive an email saying that you've been assigned to the RAN review. You can access the RAN review you've been assigned through the AMS workbench in the top right corner on the home page. From your AMS workbench, you can find your assigned RAN review either in your tasks page or in your review page. For this demonstration, we will use the review page. Here, you can see all of your in-progress reviews. You'll see the review ID, the grantee name, and the review type. Click the review ID to open the RAN review. Within the RAN review, there are guides for each of the three types of RAN incidents: a supervision incident, a discipline incident, and an inappropriate release incident. Select the guide based on the type of incident you are reviewing. The guide will open in a separate tab on your computer. Each of the guides looks similar in their layout. First, there's a text box where you will describe the incident. The narrative you provide will go directly into the report, so please remember to be very specific in your description and include all of the facts that pertain to the incident. For supervision, this includes if the incident was inside or outside, how long the child was left unsupervised, and how many similar incidents the grantee has had within the last 12 months. Ensure you do not use any extraneous information in your narrative, such as the child was unharmed. The narrative should be as objective as possible. There are also a few other items you'll need to fill out that correspond with the RAN criteria. Depending on the responses you select, the report will automatically calculate whether the incident is a concern, an area of noncompliance, or a deficiency. Once you've finished with your narrative and made the appropriate selections, click the Submit button. By clicking Submit, you are saving your guide to the system. Clicking Submit here does not submit the guide to your RPM. You'll see on the screen that you have updated the guide successfully. You will notice a version history of the guide under the information you just submitted, with the most recent version you submitted at the top of the list. If you ever need to edit or make updates to the guide, you can always click Edit and then make changes. You can also view a previous version of the guide by clicking that version on the list. You can then go back to the current version by clicking on the most recent version at the top of the list. The discipline and the inappropriate release guides are very similar. You'll type in your narrative and fill out the corresponding items listed. Once you're finished with your RAN guide, you can go back to the review page by clicking back to that tab in your browser. When you're finished and ready to submit your review, click the Submit to RPM button. Your RPM will be notified via email that the RAN guide is ready to be reviewed for final report approval. From this review page, you can also look at a summary of your findings. This example RAN review has 3 different findings, one for inappropriate release, discipline, and supervision. In this table, you will be able to see the citation that belongs to the review, as well as the narrative that will be included in the report and any evidence that has been attached. As a reminder, you can attach any type of file, a picture, a Word document, a PDF document, an Excel document, and you can attach more than one piece of evidence via ITAMS. The other thing you can do on this review page is to see the RAN report preview. This shows you what the report will look like before it has actually been sent to the grantee. When you click on your report Preview button, a report will appear in a new window and show the information that is going to be sent to the grantee, including the findings and the narratives. As you scroll through, you'll see the glossary of terms and the summary of findings. You'll see the narrative you wrote in the guide and the time frame for correction. As a reminder, ITAMS is pulling the narrative you write in the guide directly into the report, so it's important that narrative is clear, comprehensive, and includes all the necessary evidence that you need. You can review this report to ensure it looks the way it should before it is sent to the grantee. When you've finished and submitted your RAN review, your RPM will finalize the report, and then it is sent to the grantee via HSES. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and please check out the desk reference for additional support.